these two behemoths. Both have looked great. EG, in fact, Chad, out of your mouth, you're suggesting that after these two maps, split down the middle, EG might just have your favor coming into map 3.
I'm liking the brand of Counter-Strike they're bringing to the table here today. Let's see if they can keep it chaotic. 1x bet odds still leaning in the favor of VP, but now only just as we kick off map number 3.
Yeah, I mean, Virtus.pro have got their fair share of interesting nuance to their Inferno. You'll get to see a little glimpse of it there as James looks for info, gets nothing. They were all cowering. But it doesn't stop the VP rotation back. So they gamble 4 early B, and by the time that EG start pulling the pin on their first smoke, they're back in the right place.
James on the balcony going to be hard to move here. Yakinda in towards pit. Sanji in the site, and Kick can even help.
Like a little one-way.
Yeah, oh, that is orky.
Something for them, I suppose. Here we go. Out they bulk. James overwhelmed. There's more to come, and that's the bomb. Tarek's gone. This is awkward. Yakinda's down in the pit. And elevated. A great angle found. Stan from short needs another precise shot. He can't find it. Obo and Stan overwhelm. And now with Kickert's frag, the bomb loose, and Stan forced to clutch up real quick. So we'll pick it up and... Oh my God, the first bullet out of his USP. He's expecting company, but Kickert peeks in. He can't believe it. He was right there, and what a spectacular shot from Stan across the board, though, right down to the wire again.
They got back in time, and then there was chaos above them, below them. They're looking up for James. Yakinda's around the smoke. Everyone's moving, ducking, dodging, and diving. Well, we're going to find ourselves into the second round, and of course, there's a force spike.
And of course, it's 4 SMGs. We call this the endpoint.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah, the endpoint, I think we'll call it 5, actually. I'd settle for that one right here. But Kickert's the only one who's gone into the FAMAS. And it's going to be the Deagles with some HEs, 3 of which. So where are these nukes destined to land?
There.
Lobbed out early. They want to, yeah, get in his face with that one. And it's Buster and Banana. Where's our good friend Yakinda?
He's got other plans this round.
He's over towards Arch.
I suppose because he's got the util. Buster will be dropping his on Banana. Yakinda there to ensure that he can drop the reactive incendiary should James feel a little threatened. At the moment, it is just the classic split and pick.
Can we take a look at Stan? Rush the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's all right, he just flashed him over Banana. That's all good. I was gonna build up some hype there, but there's no hype to be built as the rotation back over towards B. We've still got 2 smokes and a flash, so that's for CT Coffins. The HE as well from Cirque could be nice, and if the flash is perfect, there is an opportunity for them to get on in here.
Yeah, but Yakinda's got the info now, and he's even got more nades to throw down at the 48-second mark. You get smoked off. Nades aplenty. Softens up their treat. VP up against this Deagle force. And it's a flash and go. It's a perfect flash that will cover everyone. Close orange is safe, but Breeze has managed to slip the net. He does manage to get the flank, so now Yakinda may be on notice. James not ready for... He is now. How does he get that info and get away? Hiding in the smoke, he cowers. The shots are missed. He's only got 1 bullet left. He opts for the reload. Tarek finds 1. It's pushed by James and VP stabilize. Oh, the chaos that EG were trying to create, you could see it wasn't far off. The CT's again in the right place.
Decent attempt there from EG, but now they will just be held to these light pistol upgrades. Unlikely to see another force buy like that with no plan. It wasn't threatening. They didn't get too many kills whatsoever. Here it is again. Buster peeks on out. Yakinda's already dead. They're not expecting another one. And then Sanji, signature weapon. So we are seeing 2 Deagles of P250 and a little bit of util on Stan. So if he can help set these Deagles up for a pick, might be able to find a scalp or 2. James, very aggressive scenes down towards the T side of the apartments.
Yeah, he wants AWP money. He's going shopping for AWP money right now. This isn't a defensive round from James. This is a farming round. He's got them MP9, and we know how much he values his funds. There were very audible Deagles in play. And what really did suffocate, you know, I'm joking about Endpoint, but the VP Endpoint game, in contrast to how Endpoint's Inferno typically goes. Oh, wow. Yakinda's actually got one blind through the smoke. Yeah. But he does this all the time. You know, this was what was working so well and actually really did neuter the Endpoint T side, which is one of their strengths.
Yeah, and one of the things that I was highlighting in that game was Endpoint didn't feel like they had the safety net in case they got denied on their execute, right? Yeah. So the bomb kept getting thrust forward. I think EG will have that covered.
That's fair. And the crossfire is successful in middle for now. Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how EG respond to, in the gunnies, losing top banana early. Like, it happened repeatedly in that previous series. VP are very effective at taking a lot with a little. Now, Yakinda using his MP9 to great success. I don't think they're interested in losing an M4. Buster will tuck in and leave Yakinda to farm on up. There it is.
All right, ends it. 3-0, guns will come out now. Money for Cirque's AWP, but he's gone into a rifle again. See what that means for the game plan is 2 SMGs are currently retained, as well as a FAMAS. Jam onto the AWP and 4 for Buster.
This is the kind of bonus round where I expect some of that aggression to be lathered on thick. They've got the util, of course, to slow them down. I'm intrigued to see what EG have got for us here.
Ethan used to be great at taking banana control with util behind him. So let's see if they try and do the same with Obo. Remember, yesterday, EG, their T-half versus Astralis, magnificent.
Nate, right onto the 3 of them. And again, banana is theirs, and even with a gap.
Is he going to push this? He is.
There's no way. They just assume it's clear. Yakinda's caught another ridiculous flank, and he bides his time. He unloads his mag and finds Obo.
And he gets out of there. That is just a push.
This is what they were getting away with. It's just, it's based entirely about Yakinda's read of the game. And not only that, I wonder if that deliberate gap so as to see the info and start that flank fast.
Oh. Jump peak won't come out again, but that nade. Stan is down to 3.
That's just from nades.
So even if Buster gives up banana control right now, which he has done, EG don't know that. Stan can't re-peak on that low
Look where
HP.
Yakinda is. Do you remember that guy that just got a kill on push banana?
Yeah, you're right.
He's in apps.
And they're rotating it 2 players over towards B now.
What is this constant animorph of a CT defense?
Wait, they're rotating everybody to B. Yakinda is pushed second mid now.
This is baffling. This is going to have EG scratching their heads.
Wait, they get smoked off again.
Does that mean they run into Yakinda, the guy that got him first? Gets him again? Hello, boys. Middle's mine. Get out of my server.
Oh, dearie me.
Yakinda's such a rascal.
Reese is having a look now.
Oh, on
Bomb
Yakinda.
down.
He's going to get the ace if he's not careful.
He's worried about Cirque up in apartments. He ain't there.
You might
hear
even
him in a
hear him.
second.
Okay.
What on earth?
Have I ever told you the old fable of Yakinda always in the right position?
This round, if I'm EG, looks like they let Yakinda leave spawn and the rest of them just said, yeah, go do whatever you want, mate. Because the rest of the team weren't involved in anything.
You couldn't find a single member of VP.
They just threw defensive smokes.
1 minute 24. 1 minute 24. And then at 28, he's here in second mid solo, catching the rotate.
They might be scratching their head going, wait, how did he get there?
Yeah.
Did he push down T stairs? Was he there the whole time?
That's what happened.
What went wrong? Well, EG will buy again.
Yeah, Kendi, bro.
Now, to be fair, with how I've seen VP capitulate after some good leads, I'm going to wait until they've got 16 before I start getting excited. But that play right there is great.
Yeah, I mean, VP are no strangers to strong starts. Like, they convince you, you go, oh, here we go.
This is the VP.
This is the VP.
The revolution.
Berlin Major, eat your heart out. Not quite. James, however, and Sanji holding them at bay for the early mid-crunch. They've got a lot of space here. Circuit loads a full mag, flashes, nades into Sanji's position. He is gonna just about evade. And now with the nade, chunks Obo down to 50.
That molly ain't going to work. The smoke was super deep, and they put another one on top of it, so the only way through would be a bit of a gimmicky play right here, and James doesn't miss those.
Immediately, Yakinda's responded to this, of course. He's in the site. Going to be in pit before they even start contact. The B player, by the way.
Banana aggressor, pit anchor.
Yeah.
Quite the contrast.
I'll just do both. I'll play both. Yeah, I'll just...
Hey guys, what positions do we need filled? All of them? Okay, cool.
Yeah, NP. Oh, here he comes. Tarek moonwalking into the site. And that's the end of that.
This is wild.
Like, so just to highlight what they're doing there is when Yakinda's got a feeling and once they've got the control, they park Buster. James becomes the flex rotator when Buster needs help, and Yakinda can basically play both sides.
So, okay, he is the sharpest tool in their shed in terms of aggression, right? So with him going so aggressive banana, if it's B, he's going to win a fight or two. If it's not, he's going to be anchoring pit. I don't like that. I mean, I love it, but I don't like that if I'm EG. That's not fun.
No, and it kind of spurs you into trying to do something as a team early just to bloody find him and get him dead.
How many is he going to get this time? He's flashed. He's in trouble.
No.
You sure?
He wants to fight.
I'm a little bit worried.
He wants the info back, and of course he times it to perfection. Obo's caught on the half wall, down to 41. Never mind, it's 1.
There's another nade. Bye, Obo.
And there he goes.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, mate. He was so far away.
This is so suffocating, dude. I mean, look, this is okay just to buy down to 2K, but you'd be dreaming of a plant, a couple of frags, a weapon. I'll let you say it this time.
Yukinda pushing down Banana now.
He's gonna get it again.
This is silly.
He's gonna get it again with the bloody nades out.
This is so silly.
No.
He's not showing any respect. Okay, finally silence. Thank God the beast has been tamed. Yukinda, this is wild scenes. Give him a chance.
He hasn't been tamed. He's not up for adoption. He's in the bloody pound.
These have to be muzzled.
Yeah, certainly. Jesus. Right. 40 seconds for EG, and they have taken down what has been the main problem, but James still exists, and he was a big problem for them on overpass. So he's rotated into B.
Look at this close mid-hold as well from Sanji.
Yeah.
Hears this, calls this.
So loud. Will he have util from Kicker to support him?
I don't think he needs it. They won't expect him here now.
Hello, gentlemen. 1 for 1. Kickit catches Cirque, and that is the round. Tariq, they know where you are. Kickit plays passive, lets you into the site, and unloads his mag straight into your forehead. 6-0. I'm not falling into the trap, VP.
Yeah, no trap this time.
You're not tricking me into thinking this is a stomp.
Maybe that's the plan. Maybe.
And once again, the Yukinda highlights are up the top of mid. Like, he's making EG look like they've got bigger gaps than they do, just because of his read and his intuition.
Like, when he slipped back into Top Banana after the early exchange of utility, it felt like he knew Top Banana was clear, even though it's impossible for him to have known Top Banana was clear. He's so confident in his plays. But he has to keep it up. He started Vertigo in fantastic form, and then EG battled back in, broke them, and then won the game 16-9 after an 8-4 start. But here he comes again.
Completely flash, a team flash as well. That's going to sour the camp's mood. He will get caught eventually, reloading in the front of his tracer fire.
Let's call that one overcooking the Yukinda.
Yeah, and that's a lot of extra space now for EG.
Gomez suggested me the nickname Yukinda Surprise yesterday when we were casting, and I think these moves where he's just behind them, that might have to become the Yukinda Surprise.
That's not bad.
Buster's doing his best cosplay here. Oh yeah, we dealt with the banana aggression, guys.
Oh, Yukinda's dead. Don't worry about it.
Let's go B.
So, this is the setup. James fires off a shot, baits in. Buster, pre-fire, doesn't stop him, and just like that, the meat grinder whirs into action once again. James doesn't need more. The damage is done, the round likely theirs. Stan's gonna try and pull something out of the bag.
What are they looking for? It's only Stan on B. They're still in second mid right now.
James just about to start calling. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, he's B.
He smoked the site. He's gonna get a plant.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, James not gonna risk that. Oh, a fake, interesting. And that, just, that strafe for info is...
Well, bought time for the rotation.
Yeah.
Mid to A? Mid to A?
Really crazy.
If he starts running...
James will hold the line, surely.
That doesn't have time now, I don't think. 13 seconds.
It'd have to be now.
I don't know how close this is going to be.
No, he's too far away. 3, 2, 1.
No time. Wait. Oh, half a second.
Just that release on the walk.
Yeah.
Second too late.
And that's the thing with that fast flank up banana right there, even with that timing, he still would have beaten the rotation. So I love the idea from Stan. You know, he was up against it right there. They will take a timeout. This is a good time to do so, 7-0.
Oh, yeah. But these late returns to banana are so punishing. Like, VP, if you don't have this control, if you haven't held onto it for the entirety of those first 30 seconds, it's a nightmare to try and take back.
I don't understand how they're getting away with the pushes time and time again, because a lot of the time it feels like, yeah, someone's watching it, or somebody was just watching it, and then Yukinda's there. 6 cents to the kid. So with Stan holding onto the AK, the loss bonus maxed on out, plants few and far between. Their buy option is not fantastic. It should just be a partial. I think that would be the most ideal. It doesn't sound great when you know that Stan has this saved AK, but he's still going to get max loss bonus next round if they lose, so they will be able to buy no dramas. Deagle's 3, Tech9 1, light util. They were just talking through what type of execute or maneuver they're looking for here. So Stan's setting them up for early banana control. They have to fight this. And Yakinda only takes 3 damage. Oh!
Bloody drive-by. And here he goes again. The Adventures of Yakinda. A short story. They surely just pre-fire him. It's the... Oh no, another body dropped and it was Stan. A double kill for Yakinda as he is having a career high here against EG.
This is wild. How many more is he going to get?
Like, this is a team that have taken down Astralis in 3, pushed VP on overpass to OT, taken Vertigo with a 0% win rate into the series, and now VP are starting to pants them. One by one, they fall, picked apart at just the conservative Deagle buy, but nothing to show for it. Kept so honest. VP's Inferno CT side is a lockout.
This is the point in the show, though, Alex, where normally we
as soon as I just said it,
that,
here we go.
Yeah, and then what happens? Normally what happens now is the other team comes back and then it's very close.
Yeah, so it's usually as soon as I start to say words like that.
Yeah.
We said we weren't going to do it.
It's all right. It's a good reason to get carried away.
Called a timeout, man. I fell into the trap.
It's been very convincing. Stan's only onto a UMP here. Poor guy.
Let's see how this one shapes up. Sanji hasn't... Look, you can see he's pretty lackadaisical about it. He's just jiggling with one hand.
Will deal with it.
Yeah, I don't have to do much. So they've clearly been thinking this through.
Do you remember what they did to Endpoint yesterday, though?
Yeah.
When they started giving them banana, that's when they stacked 3B.
Yeah, that's true. Just after you can't believe your luck.
Oh, he's forward
again. He's still going again. He still wants more.
Hello, Obo.
Ducks under the spray. Be tucked into this off angle. Okay, that's enough from him. Surely these shots. Baits in Obo. Buster swings out for the first frag of this round.
He's still sandbag. This is like Boomich, but doing it well.
Yeah, but he's low. And he should go down. Nice from Stan. Expecting the other. Cirque provides. Now they want to accelerate. They don't have the bomb, though. This will be weird. It could still have the potential to be weird. That is if Sanji doesn't just immediately die. Because Stan, there's going to be no plant. You don't hear the sound. You know they've got the site. They'll piece it together now.
Have another smoke for spawn, so they should finish B here.
And the fact that KitKat and Jame are so persistent at A, like, is this just a save with a Sanji twist?
Yeah, I think see what Sanji can get done and then maybe save, but Sanji can still deny the plant if he spams.
Ooh, Cirque was holding the line and Sanji was right to keep them honest.
James gonna get caught here.
Easy. Breeze catches it, and with Jame looking to save, Sanji just looking to perhaps catch a little bit of economical damage on the way out. They've got 12 grand in the bank. There's no reason not to. Like, they have to leave sight. He's waiting for Stan.
Financial damage.
Yeah, he should catch Tarek here. Nice shooting. Bails himself out of trouble. Okay.
Well, we don't actually have any power with the words that we say over the outcome of the game. The players can't hear us. There's no way that they could possibly know what Alex has just said, and it still falls that way. So let's see, did you start an avalanche, or did you merely start just a little bit of a light snowfall?
Oh, I would kill to go skiing. I was thinking about rollerblading, like to feel that kind of...
Was that because we saw the kid at the coffee shop today on the rollerblades?
Did we?
Oh, maybe you were in getting a coffee, me and Yanko in the car.
But I don't know. I imagine that the technology's, you know, only improved over these years. I'm sure I could get some real sweet skates.
Yeah, there's a lot of empty car parks around at the moment because everyone's staying home.
And all the bike lanes, like they're all just like super smooth, rollerblade friendly, an excuse to get outside, camera on the back. Cirque, bang! He's been found. Tarek immediately keeps it leveled, and taking down Yakinda is quite the achievement. Nade still suppressing, and Tarek burning. That's a double molly. It just burns in a second. See how quick his health went down?
This is a bit more difficult to operate with here. They still got the kill they were looking for in Banana, but they found themselves with the number disadvantage off the back of it. With a minute 20 on the clock, this is where the screws can really get turned by VP. Jame continues to hold mid-control with this AWP from Trash. They'd have to force him back to get the info. And there's 2 players still tucked in on the B site. Buster with a secondary AWP. So 2 big greens. Will make it hard to retake if they can get past Buster here and plant that bomb.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. The separating factor is Buster. How good are you, Obo? Oh! That's how good he is. What a delivery. Maybe a second. Oh, Obo turns it on. And EG surely forced the save out of Kicker and Jame. Yeah, you got funds, but what are you going to do? You're not going to find anything fun over on B.
Yeah, save call immediately here. So this is all it took. Just that one round, and it turns out it is the floodgates.
Cast the curse.
Yeah, I never thought that was real. Turns out maybe it is. Maybe I need to start believing in that stuff a bit more.
Yeah.
I walk under ladders for fun.
Yeah, man. And there's all those other ones like breaking mirrors.
That's always a good one.
Someone as clumsy as me, I just can't be superstitious.
That's true, actually. You'd be cursed for life.
Yeah, drop a salsa jar, 10 years bad luck. Well,
did you break a mirror or something as a kid?
I've definitely broken a couple of mirrors in my time.
Well, then maybe that's it. Maybe you're not clumsy. Maybe you're just cursed.
Ah, that would make sense. What a lovely excuse.
Yeah, I'm not clumsy. Just cursed.
Nah, just cursed, actually. Yeah. Got a weird brain.
That was a great shot from Obo, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was such a tight line from Buster as well. Brilliant. Well, EG switching it on and slowly, and Chad, it is mad, slowly pulling some money out of VP, but it feels like they're going to have a buy for every round that's left.
Yeah, they get one more, and I think after that, because of the saves, that will be the determining factor. You can see Kick It there still with 12K.
Yeah, so, it's actually at least another one off the back of this.
Yeah, I look at EG, and I see the fact that they want to fight this banana more, and they're having limited success. And that's the thing. If they can go in and they can trade evenly, it's really good. That was Obo's heroics that won them that round, right? But if they can go banana and then go 1 for 1 or 2 for 2, the mid-round is a different story. And as long as they don't rush it, that's fine because they're taking a fight, they're earning themselves some territory, and you can see it was one-way traffic, all blew up into round number 9, and then EG.
2 bomb plants. I mean, like, you can see how little access to the site they were getting just all through eliminations.
The kill count also shows that the saves in those rounds have come through as well, right? Because as everybody's kept quite low, Tarek being the highest with 5 kills, it means that the rounds that they have been winning, the guns have been held on to. So that's something that VP will allow themselves to be more threatening in future rounds.
So Stan's got a late flash for top mid. It's interesting whether that means that it's for Tarek and Breeze, maybe?
I think it's just a contingency flash, right? In case there is a push or something like that, he can help bail them out.
Interesting.
Stan's merely just like being a game helper right now, wherever they need that extra bit of utility.
So VP have actually taken the early info and then postured an AWP and posted him up on his own. Now being flashed off, that will deny info and might spur a rotate. Obo filling the shoes of Ethan's B control. They're large shoes to try and sell. This is a one-way. Kick It's ahead of it, so he will peek.
Oh, peeks on the smoke!
Oh, they just kissed! Blocking each other. That could have been a disaster. Whoa, Kicker gets a lot of info off that.
It was a good little move, the nade to help master sound and the vision. But with banana control, they need to get mid control. 50 seconds. Clock is a bit of a drama right now for EG. 4 smokes, 2 flashes, and a molly to work with.
Ooh.
Somebody needs to kind of force a fight for them here because so far they haven't taken much control and VP have hedged their bets with a 3-man stack over towards the B bomb site. And the bomb's in transition between both bomb sites here. What a peek! That was onto the AWP!
Madness!
The bomb's going A, and for good reason.
Into Jane. Missed shot. Tarek opens up the site. Need another from Kickert. He's going to go 1 for 1. That's what you were talking about, Chad. It enables a plant. Stan really ready for Sanji. He is. Not going to hit the shot, but confirms that that was his presence. Now a disadvantage, and it could be extended. Sanji with huge frags. Leaves it all onto one man.
The man.
Does he have a plan? Molly to deny the defuse, so time is his best friend here. The longer they waste searching for him, the better. Doesn't want to be taking contact until he absolutely has to, but now he has to.
Lord, what?
They volleyed him out! Who was that from?
Probably Yakinda.
Probably Yakinda. 6 cents. You see the flash he threw, by the way? It may have been a misflash, but it was actually perfect because it landed behind him in case anyone swung on him on banana.
Oh, really? I missed it. I blinked.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he's got every little T crossed and I dotted. This is Sanji with a great multi-kill.
Yeah, good pressure from Sanji, right? He's on his own. That rotation is miles away. The fact he doubles up, that is insane impact. But look at the scores, right? Like we were looking, I was only looking at the EG side because they're strugglesome in rounds. But if you look at VP, 4 players with 7 kills, 1 guy with 18.
This is an unprecedented carry performance from Yakinda. And that's VP taking another CT round. 9 now posted. What are you up to? Yakinda! You're nuts! Somebody get me a bag of almonds. Try to compete with this guy. Another nade onto the nose. Stan's gone. Straight into a double kill.
And their entry kills.
Complete disrespect.
Their opening kills. He is taking the fight.
Like, EG, you had a game plan. You talked it through. You had 15 seconds. You talk about the entire round, how you're going to spend 2 minutes. And then 2 of you have your dreams cut short in the opening 10.
While he stands in a molly.
You'd even threw the utility to stop it.
Yeah.
You threw everything to stop it. He just plays anti, through the flames, double spray.
I really want to make sure I'm making this clear. He is entrying on the CT side as if it was the T side, right? He is taking control of this game.
Yeah, and he's doing it with an AK. Feels like it's T side.
I'm concerned, though, for his teammates, because 2 of them are low.
That's the movement.
And it is Breeze and Oboe.
So James gets that info for free. And Sanji with a very passive. This is more for info than anything else.
Can't be taking those lines against Oboe.
You really can't.
He's proven it.
He was proving it. 4 kills, but all of them impressive. Can he continue to tip the scales into EG's favor? So Breeze could be going on a bit of a solo. This is a bit VP-esque in the sense they split up, divide and conquer.
Buster's looking the wrong way.
Yeah, and with such low HP
He's
as well.
looking the wrong way.
He's loud though. Buster,
How many steps do you need?
Turn around, there you go. It's looking good for EG here. As they turn this 2v4 on its head. Yakinda did so much, but the bomb is now down. Both coming in from Banana. Oboe clears out CT spawn.
It's a good plant for Oboe as well.
God, Breezy's got a molly. This is completely taken away from VP. No info. The kicker goes down to Breeze. That's the flames. That should be the round. James.
Get out of there, mate.
Yeah, thinks better of it.
Denies the AWP for Cirque at least. That's one thing that they've taken off the board there, but that's the 3rd round for EG, and I don't think they care really what guns they get across the line with here.
I can't really comprehend how they managed to turn a double loss. You lost 2 players in the opening 10 seconds. EG switched that around.
Yeah. When Yakinda's dead, VP don't look as scary.
Yeah.
And that seems silly to say right now. Now,
so, there's a flame on the floor. Yep. He turns the flash.
78, 71, 63, 55.
He got double molly landing. He just puts as much down range as he possibly can.
It's an all-in.
It is an all-in. Buster did get caught out, though, and that was where the cards started to fall.
Buster's
been caught out a few, actually, hasn't
he? Buster's been pretty rough in terms of 1v1s and being caught out in positions. Hasn't looked himself today, Buster.
James wants to have a go. Thinks better of it as the smokes bloom.
3 players towards B.
Oboe, another impact frag.
Okay.
And you said significantly less threatening when Mr. Kinder's gone.
Yeah, VP looked a little bit lost when they don't have Yakinda in the round. Let's see how they can operate in a 4-on-5. This time he hasn't set them up with a round on a silver platter.
Yeah, maybe the A defenders get to play the bit of Counter-Strike here.
Breeze and Tarek have a gap through holes right now.
Yeah, you're right.
No eyes.
Just hoping, crossing his fingers and toes, but with the smoke first, at least he knows it's coming.
Oh, lucky he missed through. Oh, it was 2 nades. Or was it just the one?
Just the one.
All right.
Triple bounce.
They're gambling, B. They're about to gamble. They should just save now. Just cancel it. Get out. A round's over. All right, round number 13 was really exciting. Oboe gets 1 kill.
Yeah, we'll be bringing that one up on the skybox. Hang on a second, break that one down for you.
We'll get it in slow-mo. We'll get it from 3 different angles. We'll get it from Oboe's POV, Yakinda's POV.
Well, kill Yakinda, execute A.
Seems like an easy strategy in theory.
All you have to do is be pre-aiming the jump that he takes for info. That's all you have to do.
That seems simple.
The really ratty jump peaks that they have, and they've got multiple variations. Just predict which one he's going to take, put your crosshair in the right place, and hit that momentary moment where his head pops over half wall. That's
what Zeus said. Is that what Zeus said?
That's the call.
All right.
Yeah.
I wonder what Zeus was saying. That's a really important call from Zeus right there. Threatening half right now. Ooh, there we go. You guys have been on the exploding map. We might need a bit of credit there. Rush, do you know the name of the guy who made it?
I don't remember, but you can find it on the workshop. It's the Inferno destructible one. It's really cool. Philip
covered it. That's 3 clicks. Basically, it's a destructible Inferno. You can run around and blow up all the parts of the map. A guy mapped it. It took him a whole year. Lots of hard work. And that animation right there is one that he's done for when the bomb goes off. So there you go, ladies and gents.
Super dedicated. I love that. I mean, a game that was initially created as a mod of another game.
Get it modded.
Has a passionate modding community. Suck, this time again, opens up onto Yakinda. Tried to do it again.
Yeah, maybe too many times now, you might think.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think You know, we were praising his confidence when it pays off. It looks silly when it doesn't. But that's definitely going to keep them honest now. A couple twice in a row, and a gag order has been issued for Yakinda's aggression. They can't just be executing into this, are they? Looks like they are. Breeze straight through. Knife out of the smoke into Sanji. Uncomfortable.
I know there's two here, and they
have to commit.
Issue.
Bullets, smokes, there is no vision. He finds a point of contact. Nice from Cirque.
Everyone's here.
The smokes will start to fade. It's about to be a bloodbath, 3-on-3. And as vision's restored, it's gonna get messy. James in limbo.
Oh, they're giving them a lot of space here. Jumping up. They're allowing them just to isolate these fights. What's going on?
I don't know how. Buster's gotten away with this. He calls the fake. 2v3, and this trigger discipline is blowing my mind. He wants a round winner. That wasn't the round winner.
What are they doing?
No, but wait. But wait. Another fake. They have to commit B. This
gotta be planting now.
EG can't believe it. Why is he not peeking? He must have info from somewhere, but now
Deny.
Executes, denies, and now they've got 15 seconds. It gets super uncomfortable. Tarek and Cirque have to turn it around. James knows what they're up to.
James can protect him. Just hold the line.
9 seconds. That's the frag. This could be the plant. James missed his shot. They have to defend him. Tarek needs to hit that shot, but it's enough. He buys time. Cirque has punched in the digits, and now James is hunting into Cirque. The shadow reveals his tricks, and VP snatch a 10th. That was a peculiar state of affairs.
How many fake plants was that? Like at least 3. You can just see them. They're really trying to draw the hand of VP. Didn't happen whatsoever, and we know why, but EG are going to be sitting there scratching their heads about that one. Didn't clear the back of sight. They gamble stacked on in, and VP get a much-needed 10th.
That was so odd. James clutches up the 1v2.
You know, I know they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, this Yakinda banana pushes has almost broken VP's money. It's the final round, and they will be able to buy. But if they lost that one, I would have had some real questions coming into the final round of play.
Not doing it again, though, surely.
You would hope not. Because
he wouldn't dare.
He started Vertigo really strong as well and then tapered off. Eventually, you need to know when to call it quits.
He's pulled it off.
I guess you don't call it quits.
No, he wants banana. And there goes the trade. Stan puts him in his place. Says, come on now.
Yeah, it was starting to get a bit that way, really. They could just pounce onto A. There's only 2 defenders here. Past James, the smoke's good.
That needs better.
Oh, there's a bit of capital.
Okay, Breeze throws a couple down range through the smoke. Now James gone. Sanji has rotated in time. This could be trouble. EG. Counting on Stan. He is the first to fall. Bomb spotted and Breeze falls as well. Sanji a multi-kill. Kicker elevates. One more to find. They've made it competitive at the very least.
Buster struggled with the one-on-ones.
A fake. Buster doesn't have to rush this. Oh, but with the turned back, Buster's making a meal. One more bullet's all he needs. And that's it. 11. VP. Distinct advantage. Yakinda has pulled them with just 5 rounds separating them from a collected series against EG. We'll be right back.
Hey Future Pros! Today I'll be showing you a sick smoke to block off Banana on Inferno from the A side. This smoke is incredibly precise, so if you want to use it, you will have to practice it a lot. To throw the smoke, get into this corner at the haystack. That's the easy part. Now onto the hard part, the actual lineup. For this explanation, we will use enhanced footage. If you look closely, you'll be able to see these two lines. Now let's pretend this is a box. You will position your crosshair along the top of this imaginary line and ever so slightly to the right. If you're on the correct pixel, then congratulations! You will be gifted with a smoke that lands at the base of Banana. If you mess it up, don't worry, just tell your team you were going for a T-stairs smoke and it should all be good. Good luck with this one.
That I've been told I'm gonna paint a new reality. It doesn't take a lot to turn a person into gold. Yeah, I've been getting good at alchemy. And you can stay inside in the dark, but without it you never let go. And when you're done with hiding and you wanna have control, you and I can find a perfect fantasy. Stepped out looking like a small fire, half glass that filled with desire. Head down, but no, I can't deny it. Life is fun when you're a liar.
Well, Yakinda and Virtus.pro have managed to battle fiercely on their defense of Inferno. Now the sides have been swapped over. EG take to the defense. And it's an EG that have been in somewhat of a black box, taking a break, coming back, looking hot, keeping a lot of the teams on their toes here in Group D. I've got SPUNJ with myself. And we are ready to get into this one. 1xBet leans VP's way, even though this defense could be the lockout. Will they start with that CT pistol?
No info for Cirque there. 11-4. EG have come back from this once already today. Took us to overtime, couldn't convert the map, but they made it interesting indeed. It's a decoy to facilitate the Yakinda pick, and look at this. Follow him in. See what he can get done. The utility, look at it. There's 2 mollies, 3 smokes, and a bunch of flashes.
Yeah, it's a full exec. Your options are going to be pretty damn low. Stan, however, some shots and they line up for Buster. He's bust into the site. Smokes are brutal. It's so suffocating. No options for considered retake. Breeze is coming in from Banana. Another smoke lands on Coffins. They've even got another one, Chad.
Oh, no.
They've got another one.
What's Obo's utility going to do against this?
Breeze is... the role reversal. Look at this. He spots Breeze.
Smoke top Banana.
All right, go on, Cirque. What have you got? They're not
looking.
Yeah, Jane will catch him. And now another from CT. Obo caught off. Good shots, trying to keep it a little uncomfortable. And Breeze was smoked off. There's just no hope for him.
I think there was a kid in Banana, right?
I think that's a bug.
Oh, I was going to say, I didn't see a CT die Banana. I don't know how it got there.
Yeah, no, I saw it from the start. I think it's just a bug from the last half.
All right, well, that's quite nice.
Rush is a bit of a nerd.
What's going on there?
Is that one of those things? Have you seen that before? A ghost kit?
Mate, I got no idea.
Oh.
Yeah, you're meant to be the expert on the Go TVs.
Yeah, I'm looking into the console right now. I've typed in a few things. Maybe it's still there?
All right, well, let us know what the parameters are.
Where did they line up for him? Okay, it is actually pretty damn...
actual lineup.
They did happen almost instantaneously, so it does make sense. Now...
Protect the president moment there.
Oh, this one is so uncomfortable. When you're staring down the barrel of 12 and then you force, as you should, of course, to try and keep these Ts honest, this round has so much invested into it. You really, really want to build upon the Cirque frags. You can't concede anything early here.
There's a kit there again, everybody.
Okay. Ghost kit isn't real, everyone.
Well, it's spooking me out.
You wouldn't go for another, would you, Tarek?
Oh, I think he would.
Ooh. Nades are good. I would say unconfirmed damage, but I imagine Tarek's got a good idea that that was on the nose. And he peeks in to kick it for more damage. Safely found as well, which is a perk.
This is chunky now. Look what they've been able to hold on to here. Still a couple of flashes to be disruptive. If VP go for a late execute and those flashes come in, the Deagles will just strike out the smokes and they're not going to be able to deal with it. Buster and Kick It will have to stay in the backlines on this.
Can they do it? Obo readies himself for war. Looks like Yakinda's managed to find Tarek in the end, so that...
Human can opener.
Yeah, that will be the mark of the end of the site. Yep, Yakinda's just said B's clear.
Ah, it felt like it should have been a bit jankier than that, didn't it?
we nearly had a round out of that.
What should we call Yakinda?
Oh, man, you know, I'm going to let it happen naturally because this guy's only just getting started.
That's true. I think we're going to see a lot more out of him.
Yeah.
Just somebody who's so consistent on the entry frags. Like, we talk about entry fraggers as the player that goes in to make space, not necessarily always just get the kills, right? To die with a lot of room or to jump across. He does both, but more often than not, he gets you the opening, right? Like, I don't know what his entry stats are. I should probably take a look because they seem like they're bonkers. Yeah. Like, they seem absolutely bonkers. I don't think I've ever seen anybody quite like him.
I mean, he's a perfect embodiment of the new breed as well. You know, like he just knuckled down, said, I'm going to get really good at this game.
Yeah.
And did.
And he went capitals in his nickname, so I respect that.
Yeah, easy to pronounce. No angry Latvian fans saying you got to say it the Latvian way.
That's true.
Take notes, French fans.
Oh.
And just like that, 3 rounds separates VP from a collection.
This is really staring down the barrel of it now. They've held a couple across, so they can continue to be a problem. It looks like aggression straight down mid, barreling all the way here. Kick It might get caught back turned.
Yo, he's behind him again, but freeze! That's the Deagle. That's a second, potential third. His head was on a swivel. And Cirque, he's being hunted. Sanji has the audio cue, knows it's a redundant fight, but will continue to try and take this space away from the CTs.
Oh, he's taking this so quickly. Cirque's not going to be ready for him. He's still looking apartment. Cirque's about to get owned.
Yeah, he's threading the needle. Sanji, look at the amount of space. VP so hyper-aware of when they've got an advantage, even if it's just based on sound cues.
Kick It's trying to hold on to these guns, but Obo and Stan are about to collect something.
This is a massacre. You'd be happy with the AK. Could even find a second for Obo if they're not too busy juggling. He's been spotted.
There's a kid on Stan.
I'm sure. They confirm. They want to go for it. Kick It's going to play spoiler. Good shooting from Obo. Would need another now. Just going to try and keep hold of that AK and Kick It. Last seen in apartments, he hears him moving around.
Save that AK, Obo. Get it out of there, mate.
Best he can.
Oh, it goes down to the bomb. That one there. He's going to be kicking himself.
He was at 100, dude. I think he was
making a deep sight plan.
An educated guess, yeah. Just didn't know where it was planted.
That's a problem. That would have been a nice gun to carry on through. Never mind. 14-4. Let me remind you. See the scoreline top right of your screen? 19-17. That one was 14-4 as well. And then EG brought it all the way back. 15-15. Then we had to go to overtime to separate these two teams. So don't sit here and think that EG are completely out of this one yet. Remember, they beat Astralis on this map just yesterday.
I made that mistake before, Chad. Not going to underestimate them again, but Virtus.pro, can they string together a couple more? Stan seems to think not as he catches 2.
Magnificent.
Banana aggression and banana control entirely EG's.
This is the same situations that happened on Overpass, right? They ran in, they tried to find entries, they were denied, and then they just limped around in these 3-on-5 situations. Jame letting his teammates try and find kills. He's sitting in the backline to save the AWP, and round after round, it's stacked up.
So he's just pre-aiming the jump peek here, because he knows, with control of banana, if it's passive, Stan's looking for a safe way to get that information. He'll actually just happily wait for sound cues and drop his own smoke. So 60 seconds up mid. And it's just a question of if EG want to step a toe out of line.
You don't have to play for info when you have a 2-man advantage, right? You're not worried about getting overwhelmed at either bomb site. And even with all this excess utility for VP, they would have to pull off the masterful call to make this one work. The A setup strong, the B setup both in sight. They're not going to get isolated with their fights. The play won't be over towards CT when the smokes come over. But this is Yakinda's chance. We've seen him blow heads off around this angle. Not today.
Threatening. Tarek once more.
That's the mid to be, at least for your Kinder.
Yeah, he's actually going to peek around his own smoke. Tarek just holds the line. Well, looking even worse for wear now, VP. EG starting their comeback.
They're going to save this. They're not going to have a look in here. And this is where we can like seriously start to have this conversation. I know it's just one round. I know that there are a lot more rounds that EG have to win. But if you see the fast start from VP and we don't see any pauses until we get to the tail end of the game or overtime, it's the same problems. And that's what, if you're a team and you want to be one of the best teams in the world, which is where VP want to find themselves, closing games out when you have massive leads like this and not squandering it, not letting the mental pressure become a part of the game, that is something that you need to be able to master. Especially now we're only in the online environment. They're all at home, right? So that added pressure, it's only being applied by yourself. This was Stan's start and a great start. Second was really nice. The laser beam through the smoke there. No trace of fire to be followed on through.
Now we do see an early timeout. VP, perhaps in the same mindset as you there, Chad, of
learning from their past mistakes.
Bingo. What's his name-o?
Maybe, yeah, no need to force the issue in those certain fights, right? If they just slow this down, VP, and they play their signature style, that slow Counter-Strike, the spread defaults, to play all the information, they might be finding themselves to close this out nice and quick. But if they force the issue against a team like EG who love to play heads-up Counter-Strike, that's where they will come into some problems. 3 top banana again. This kicker going to run into a brick wall once more.
Obo, brave. James sticking around, hoping to catch before it spreads. Sound cues heard. Top banana controlled.
So look how much utility they've used just to start off this round. Take a look quickly at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Ooh. We're only operating with 2 smokes. Now, 0 Molotovs and a handful of flashes. There is still 1 minute and 15 seconds that they have to defend. This is perfect for VP now. The world is their oyster.
No gap in this smoke. Stan throws out one of his own so as to potentially completely nullify that. You don't want to be peeking into a potential CT one-way. 60 seconds. Obo given the tough responsibility of top banana control, but that's the power of that flash from Kickit. He fires off a shot, confirms he was blind, and also confirms that he's probably not holding the line. Ooh, James was.
He saw a couple there. You can see how much Obo's coming.
And he actually peeks in to bait Tarek into this perfectly. Kickit. Not going to have a chance. Nice from Tarek. Puts another on the board, and he's got more in him. Sanji found. This is just clinical, losing bodies across the map one by one. I'm getting flashbacks of Overpass.
There's 2 things that are present. 1, EG knows they can come back from this scoreline, and 2, VP knows they can let it slip from this scoreline. Whoever lets that come into their mind the most, yeah, let's see what the power of will have in this situation. Because VP, as the desk mentioned, are on quite the streak on Inferno. 8 in a row. This was for number 9. And this just looked too easy. I thought that was a dream start. So much utility dump, they have a smoke and a couple of flashes left. VP had the same level of weaponry, they had more utility.
I've seen this round before.
How's it go?
It's the one where Yukindo just walks up mid and kills 4 people with the Desert Eagle.
On the arch side, that's right, okay.
I've seen this one. I know how it plays out.
I normally don't like watching reruns.
So here he goes.
That didn't happen. That was in the sequel.
It was the sequel, yeah.
That was in the sequel?
This is the poor spin-off.
Sure.
Yeah, this is actually the one where he gets naded down to 16 HP.
Okay.
Yeah. Different round. Got it confused.
It makes sense.
Easy mistake to make.
Now remember, it's Friday. That happened.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, it's the Buster version. Okay.
Holy moly. You just said Friday. I just remembered Rebecca Black.
Yeah.
I forgot all about her.
So did most people, I think. Hi guys, Obo here. I'm the human aimbot.
There it is. There's the human side of him.
Yeah, I suppose there have to be a little bit of him organic. Okay, 14-7. Here we go again.
No, do we really? Like, do you believe all the words that are coming out of your mouth right now, Chad? Yeah.
I legitimately do. I think that VP, for me, have shown mental weakness. Not necessarily just in this series, over in Katowice against Gambit, the other CIS Devil, who they were matched up against, a team who basically stole their spotlight.
Yeah.
VP were the ones coming off on back-to-back tournament wins.
But the VP of the first half of Overpass and the first half of Inferno are the one that look like they can vie for the spot with Gambit.
Yeah, but it's one thing to, you know, turn the kettle on. You got to pour the water into the mug. They've turned the kettle on. It's boiled.
They put the milk in first, Chad.
Ah.
That's the issue. And now here comes Yakinda. He is on an entry path.
The set piece.
A man on a mission. Breeze, here to destroy, and he does catch Yakinda's hunt. He's got more in him. Flash is good, spray is better. Breeze with 2 opening frags on the defense.
4 players here. Everyone from EG is here. They responded so quickly.
James loses half of his health to the molly. Cirque's holding the line. James just one more bullet through the box. He doesn't know, he doesn't spray, doesn't commit. And Cirque lives on.
If they can get the bomb on out of here, they could fall back. Wait, who's in halls?
Breeze.
He's still been up there the whole time.
Yeah, he got 2 and just continued to not take any more further fights.
He's just left his team. He's going around the world here to lock them in. This is huge from Breeze.
Kicker arriving late. Oh, and he has found Oboe. That'll spur Breeze back in, but if they try and go back, he's not ready for that. Oh, big frag. Breeze. So far, all kills coming from him. Cirque was last seen on site, and he hits the shot onto Sanji. He was ready. What a beast. And James running into Stan. Could be the end of this one. He's so loud, he's got no health, and should have no hope. There you have it. EG post 8, VP scratching their heads now. Sweaty palms. You start quivering as you release the next call.
Mum spaghetti right now. This is very, very rough to watch, isn't it? This was a set piece. This is normally what we ask for, you know? Okay, you know, you get such a big
What is going on?
Pull off the set piece. I can't believe Breeze kept pushing. I thought he was going to jump on down and help the team because there was that moment, but Sanji got into pit to deny that. A interesting buy on the way out the door. VP get into a couple of upgraded pistols, 2 Deagles, 2 P250s, a Glock, and some util. One of the keys they had going for them on Overpass was in those close rounds that they were losing when EG was on the comeback, was that the bomb kept going down, right? They were denied the plan on that one. That's what Jane was searching for, and that's why we do see them only onto these pistols. They're operating with max loss bonus. That is 3,400 going into next round. So they'll all be able to buy. But what's VP's plan here? They've smoked off Arch side. Back towards B. I guess it's just to isolate this one defender. This is a CT spawn smoke from Buster, so they'll flash and go.
Tarek has nothing to report yet, but as soon as that smoke release and flashes pop, Tarek wants to stand and fight. Oh, the second flash should seal his fate. He throws out one of his own, and in support, Stan provides just in the nick of time, and all 3 for Tarek. EG, they are running towards this gap close.
This is the impressive thing about EG, is that I think the old version would be mentally out of it. This one here with the fresh boy Oboe in the team, they look like they're not only revitalized in terms of the way that they're approaching the game as individuals, but they don't feel like they're mentally checked out. They continue to fight here. And that was
over till it's over.
Precisely. Maybe they did the old rope-a-dope in the first half of these. Let VP fall into that mental.
Yeah, we did it once. We'll just do it again. So close to closing it out on Overpass after what was a spectacular comeback. 14-4, was it?
Yeah.
Now 14-9. And that's what they're saying to themselves as well as they catch nades. Stan caught by the spray. Yakinda, preemptive. Low.
Needs a flash.
Begging for one. Here they come. Not happy with those. Tarek still has vision. Yakinda chooses not to swing upon it.
Playing the number advantage here. VP not forcing the issue on this. Might be the difference maker, but Breeze is tucked in under the balcony. Could be a multi-kill and a half right here. He's paired up with Cirque.
Tarek's happy to be solo B. I mean, it makes sense considering they've already lost one, right? You want to have your resources in the right places. Noise is cut. Double up. And Cirque's timing a potential mid-peek here. He hears them. When knife's out, James goes down. That's quite the equalizer, and Cirque seems prepared. Oh, he's got another. Tucked into the site. Support from Breeze. Cirque lines him up, knocks him down. It's only Buster. And he does catch the head. Perhaps a second frag on the plate here. Oboe too good, too quick, and too healthy. AKs will be recovered, and they'll continue to pump VP full of lead. They're down to 3.5 here, Chad. It's not pretty.
No, they didn't get that plant again. Buster going for the kill instead of surging into the site to get that bomb down. Wasn't aware where the defenders were, and that puts them in a position where it is just half by territory again. You can buy on in, you can get armor, you can get a Tech 9, you can get utility. That's what you can afford. And you've already racked out one pocket strat that didn't work. This time it's going to be the 5 Tech 9 buy out of VP.
It could have been very easy to make a meal out of that from Cirque, but stays cool under pressure.
He looks better in pressure situations to Cirque.
He really does. Early nade damage already chipping away at Virtus.pro.
You're going to pop through this, surely. This is what you want. You want 3 aggro banana so you can pop mid, but they're not going on it.
Does it feel like EG have got this one in the bag again?
Ooh, Breeze.
Flash and go. Yakinda, first one on the list. Flashes do suppress him, but they're not into the site.
Called it off.
And it's a cancel. Sandy's got the bomb. He's been spotted on short with it.
You can still get out of there. And they're going back to banana, so they're just pulling EG around the map here. But they used all the utility just for that one bit of movement.
Pressure on Cirque. Back to mid. Pushing for info. Close fights, which do favor the Tech 9, and that's what Buster was waiting for. Breeze caught on the hunt. After all of these weapon rounds, is it gonna be the Tech 9s?
This thing is, there's only that smoke that Buster's been able to get, right? That's the one piece of utility they're working with for VP.
Left or right? Could drop it, could make that choice.
Is Stan gonna search again? They're both playing middle here. Obo can clear. 40 seconds left, and they're going back to Cirque with the combat orb. He's the man with the molly and the smoke.
If he fires off a shot, that util, oh, it's so perfect. Hits the first.
Can't run through it.
Aim is gone. They try to. Sanji losing a lot of life, goes for the Hail Mary. Sanji can get the bomb down. Virtus.pro, the closest they've come to a round, but look how fast this flank is. Obo, more impact. Buster cowering on the pillar should go down, especially now he's lost his teammates. Obo first on his list, but there's no chance. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I speak too soon. Buster makes it costly. Down to the 1v1. My goodness. Etch a sketch. EG. They deal with it. My Lord. The closest we've seen. But another for the comeback. And a comeback, if you've just joined us, by the way, you may not be aware. 11-4 on the half. 14-4 after the pistol. And it's conversions.
This was nice shooting with the
yeah, and his movement as well. Look how just difficult to get hold of him it was. See it from his perspective. Left, right, left, finally gets it. Ooh, they're starting to believe.
Well, Obo's really believing. He's got the auto sniper. That is not me saying the wrong thing. Obo has the auto sniper and double
It must be for a reason.
That can lock down anywhere on the map. He could just start spamming that one through the wall.
VP here, that's... Guys, they've pulled an auto sniper out against us. What does that mean?
But it's not only just the auto sniper, it's the double AWP. It makes sense Cirque having one. Tarek's gone for one as well. This is
if VP get a plan, like the retake is just a write-off.
It's going to be hard. So I guess they're aiming for the lockout here.
Oh, nearly on the flash. Busted as well to get out of dodge. They're grouping A, though.
Had himself an M4. Cheeky
he pulled that
for
the old retake. Yakinda's got space as the smokes bloom, though, and to deny it, Obo wants to push through.
I think he got stuck.
Yeah, and Breeze will catch him instead. And now another. Obo lines him up through the smoke. Catches long, denies it, sends VP right back to spawn. It's Obo's server. It's his turf. And the spray does catch Sanji as he walks on out. A victim. Next on the plate, Breeze and Obo combine to send VP down in the 26th.
Lack of answers from VP. You heard me saying the same thing on Overpass. I started this conversation at 14-4. It's not like you just got here and now we're like, yeah, this one's on. This was almost a given in my mind, just because VP mentally, for whatever reason. Here's the deal. If you go into matchup and you're a hard favorite, if you find yourself in the lead and you should be closing this out. If everybody in the team takes 10% off because you assume that everybody else is going to keep it to 100%. If anybody loses any focus, you open the door at this level of Counter-Strike, a team like EG, they're going to claw it back, and they are doing it with style right now.
They managed to convert and pull us to overtime from a similar state of affairs. James literally scratching his head.
8 in a row.
I mean, the timeout compulsory, you just want to think it through.
even just to have a breath from the game so far, because no matter what VP have done, it hasn't looked good.
All right.
One round to their name here. As I mentioned, they're on an 8-map winning streak on Inferno. You'd think they'd have a solution or two.
Yeah, they're on a 7-map winning streak on Vertigo. That didn't seem to stop them.
Look at the damage again, just softening them up. Through they go.
Okay, so this is a different page of the strat book. Now, Tarek's doing retake molly or flash just for Stan. Okay, so they want info and they're boosting. He heard of that. Kick
Gets
it.
away.
Spotted. Banana. Granted.
Looks like they're just setting up for a B execute here. The stack from EG is already over towards the site. They have 2 smokes, 2 flashes to work with, plenty of kits, but it's the bodies on the line, and just giving them this much banana control. This is what VP...
Oh, you were talking about it, dude, yeah.
VP did this yesterday at Endpoint, right? They gave them banana control, and then they wanted them to execute into the site. Boost with the Silence M4 could be extremely powerful. The bomb is still towards T-stairs. This one has to be a B finish. Look at the utility for VP.
They're so light on time. Another smoke. It blooms. And now, with 15 seconds as it fades, this is going to be on the finest margins. They are dancing on the blade. Smoke starting to fade. They gather their resources as it fades. They walk in. The flash good. Buys time. Missed shots from Stan. Tarek provides the overwatch. Needs another on the AWP. Obo steps up and the transfer. He does so much damage. He leaves Yakinda and Jane with ears ringing. Tarek misses. Bomb can be planted. Who's going to finish what Obo started? Smoked off. Stan can push up. Breeze provides overwatch again, this time from Banana. Yakinda has to come up clutch. He opts for the AWP on the low HP. Stan heard it, though.
He's already in. He's pushed the smoke.
The element of surprise. He knows it, but a missed shot. They're doing it. EG on the retake. Yakinda under pressure. Stan secures it. And we go again. EG with another one on the board. This is now 9 in a row.
This is wild scenes right here. The plant, again, VP will be able to buy again, but the buys...
We've been here before.
What do they mean? The only man to frag there has to pick up the AWP to try and finish off the round. What is Yakinda to do? Gets 2 on the way in.
Let's recap. Obo caused so much chaos. Yakinda managed to keep control of his spray for that one and provide the second. Like, you can't ask for much more.
Nothing more from him. What else does the kid have to do? 27. He was the reason they got off to such a flyer in that first half. Shouldn't be up to him to do all the work.
Oh, a mid-aggression. Breeze. He's about to throw a complete wrench into the works. As they walk up second middle, Yakinda is always hyper-aware, and this time Breeze is better. Oh. What is this? 3 as he unloads his AK, and we're going straight to 14. Rushing, sprinting towards it. Catches 1.
That'll be it, surely.
Yeah, James all alone. No friends for this adventure. Damn, EG. Legitimizing in the eyes of many here.
This is a huge scalp if they pull this back. Not just in the name value, but the way that they've done it.
Twice, dude.
This is insane.
Like overpass, a narrow miss. If they can convert it and prove that they could do it twice, I mean, that's something. Set for success now.
If he walks out and gets the balcony kill, there is a chance, but he has to get this cleanly.
Concerned about sight. Oh. Stands ready. 2 ready. EG posting a 14th and now getting ever closer to turning this one entirely on its head. You're staring down the barrel of an 11-4. Make it 14-4.
Just jumped as well. Oh, and look at this, the pivot as well. Imagine if he gets jammed.
I'd have been out of my chair. I'd have done a full backflip. I don't even know if I can, but I've tried.
VP, this is talking to those mental woes.
Yeah, I mean, this is, you're just full of stress. Desperate for some dopamine. Give me something. Remind me I can play this game at a high level. Because for the last 10 rounds, you have felt nothing but under the thumb of EG.
They've only managed 2 plants in those 10 rounds.
Just complete role reversal. It's the kind of treatment we saw out of the first half of VP.
EG are bloody doing it. This time, holding on to their nades a little bit longer. Tarek, flash forward, clears.
Molly
to
close. This is
Slade.
perfect. Banana's yours. At the 1 minute mark. You've got 3 CTs on A. Apartment pops, sure.
But Breeze is pit. Breeze is a monster in this position.
He's even got a smoke if you molly him.
This is the Breeze special. Flashes out. Here they come.
Contact and more blue on brown. Breeze takes his time, composes himself, but Obo's there as well. Oh, VP are having their hearts absolutely ripped from their chest. This is going to be excruciating. Every round that passes, your hope fades just a little more. Obo does get caught.
That's a gift, but Jame has to save. It's just a Jame classic. Kickit has to save too. If they go and they lose this without the plant, they have nothing to go into the final round of play other than the max loss bonus.
It looks like they want to try it.
But if they try it, they have to put the gas on right now. It cannot be the slow play that we are used to with VP.
Tarek has to focus for another 10 seconds here.
He just has to deny the plant.
They have to get across. Stan. Oh, the perfect headshot. And Kickit wasn't ready for Tarek. Just like that, EG take the lead. From 14 to 4, it reads 15 for EG. Series point. It happened on Overpass. VP, they weathered the storm in the MR3. Now EG are trying to do one better to take the series in the group of death. Morale is at an all-time high right now for the North American camp.
These are the 2 biggest scalps in the group that they'll have taken back-to-back. Astralis and VP are the 2 biggest names in this group.
They're turning this group
in the mix here, but these are the 2 biggest names.
Completely inside out. What's he doing? What's the plan? Oh,
Aggression.
Aggression. Why not? Throw it into the mix. Keep them honest.
Whoa.
Could it really be?
Not letting them slouch at all. Let them stay tucked. That's what VP do, just passive. They are out of answers, hanging around in spawn. Have a conversation about it. Do whatever you want.
Wow.
EG are here.
Let's go. They're so battered and bruised. The walking wounded. And they're full HP, by the way. I'm talking about their weaponry. Tech 9. Galil. Boatloads of util. They were dreaming of an execute with this bike. And they will get it. Breezy
Breeze is B.
throws the nade, but that's a neat quick opening. Need Breezy to fill the feed. He squandered his bullets. VP trying to pull it into OT. An 11-round silence, but they've found the openings and they've found the site.
Lots of utility for this retake from EG. They've been good in these situations, but now they're down 2 men.
Great nade. It's going to do damage. Amali following it. Oh, yes, the lineup seems promising. More nades. Flames. Forcing the fights. You have to stand in the open. EG's nades are good. Can they really do it? They're still boosting. Time is sensitive. Obo only finds the one. Stan surging forward. Knocks off another. Need to find the frags. Buster's hiding. Hiding. Being hunted. Cirque alone can't do it. We're off to overtime. I can't believe it. I truly cannot believe it. Tell your friends. Join us, MR3, to separate these 2 in just a moment.
Your destiny, slay your enemy, raise a legacy. No more apologies, trust your abilities, gather the energy. Pull yourself back together, been staying off track forever. Child of the nation, we'll seek redemption, time for salvation. Today is meant to be day of victory, time for history. Reverse the tendency, fight the entropy, channel your rivalry. You're praying for fortune to come, you're hearing the sound of the drums. It's too late to backtrack, but pack your bag now. Keep your feet on the road and stand up. You've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out, 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 out. Stand up, up. You've got what it takes to fight back, back. Don't stop until you black out, out. Give all you got and show them how to make a miracle. Stand up, up. You've got what it takes to fight back, back. Don't stop until you black out, out. Give all you got and show them how to make a miracle. Go save your team, be a hero. Take home the cup, be a star. They waiting for you, take aim, shoot your arrow. It's your time to shine, show them who you are. Stronger, gotta go faster, gotta get better, gotta work harder. It's fight or flight now, get up now. Go with the move, go for the goal, lead up the stadium, you know how it's done. Stand up, up, you've got what it takes to fight back.
So it was and is a battle of Virtus.pro versus EG, but this is a battle of Virtus.pro against themselves, inside their heads, and EG, they've been here before, never doubting, it's never over till it's over. And Yekinda's reaction to just taking it to overtime is just, I mean, if you aren't gonna laugh, you're gonna cry. I mean, it's one of those. Virtus.pro at 14-4. We're presented with an EG slew that leaves us here. They find the final round of regulation. I'm Machine, I'm joined by Sponge. We are into the action, and I am so interested to know if VP have been able to just get some of that ring rust off their brains. They are seriously second-guessing themselves at one step of the way. Let's see what they've got in store for us in the first round of OT.
Double AWPs out for EG on this one. Tarek picking up the secondary again, and this one looks like a quicker approach over towards Boiler and Halls. We're going to keep this two-man A-prong working, and well, it turns out it was only a one-man A-prong. Straight up mid.
Oh, perfect. Anti-flash, but still swings out, takes down Yekinda. That is a huge scalp to take for this A-take. It's only Breeze on site. Vision returns, though, and now he can get at least the first. Jamin kick it, Overwatch. Now, well, we got a 3v3. Obo's quite quick to this. The molly from Jane will buy time, but opt for apps makes sense.
Where's Stan headed? Back around to Arch. Doesn't want to both head through Library, and James just taking Tarek down easy as you like.
That explains why he didn't want to be coming through Library. Util to be dropped. Stan, unfortunately, doesn't force anyone into the burn. And Sanchi's ready. VP. 2 rounds back-to-back, admittedly off the back of a break. T rounds have been eluding them, and this time they post one early.
Would we go as far as saying that is their first full T-sided gun round?
Gun round? You're not far off.
Because the last round was like a mixed buy.
And the first 3 they won was pistol conversion and
Yeah.
eco.
So I guess that's the first full gun round
Do you want to say?
VP have won. I won't say it with a huge amount of conviction. I'm sure someone will be like, oh, what about that?
Yeah, all right, but fair.
That's at least a round.
Oh, wow. That's what they couldn't do in regulation.
It's like they need the pressure of OT. They need to go, oh, okay, well, we let it slip. Now we'll play. They just want to play more rounds.
Yeah, it's just practice for them, of course.
Oh, EG have been clawing this one back, and we've loved their plays towards Banana.
I'm kind of invested in the EG storyline now.
Me too, I'm loving it. Oh, bit of a team flash there on the Stan.
He lives on, but he's sticking around. He wants to get out of dodge, and he does. Just in the nick of time.
Can't hang around here for too
He'd have been
long.
so isolated if they'd have committed to that, but supportive utility gets him out, and he's actually setting up for his own retake use set. Interesting.
Well, they hadn't pushed up anywhere near that far, and now they almost get it for free, right? Because we can see there's nobody in Banana. VP don't know that. They still need to clear behind the half wall and the sandbag position. They're worried about a sleeper agent. That smoke could be a bit of a fakey boy. Another smoke limped out top Banana. That might add as a bit of a caution to VP to know, hey, hold up a second. They've thrown that out very, very early.
Tarek posted up. Util thrown. Stubborn on the line. Will pull the trigger in time. They're advancing all the same. Smokes have bloomed. Do you really want to go through that? Oh dear, they line up for him. Tarek gets the collat. Sanji's in the smoke. Could be finished off by the USP. But that is a big FU. Brass on his knuckles. Get out of B. And they're getting hunted from behind as well. There you have it. EG responding kind.
Tarek there. Huge play from him. Gets himself up to 20 kills with this little sequence right here. The first one to kick it. I think he was trying to jiggle out a shot, and then the collat pushing through the smoke. This is one thing that EG have done well. When these pushes have come in, there's always been someone making it awkward, so they don't just get free control. They really have to fight for it there, and that's a big one. 16-16. Last round of the first half of Overtime 1. Let's see who comes out with the round lead. Maybe back over towards A for VP. B has not been the go-to by any means. Oh, they're going fast.
Oh, very fast. Stan pre-fire. He knows what it looks like, and his buster to find it. An opening frag for VP's T side.
They're just hugging in the smoke. They're happy with the work that they put down, and now Obo. Oh, they're so aggressive.
Yeah, this is a powerful angle.
Sanji gonna clear?
He seems ready. And he does catch Obo just as he looks away. 2 frags. Virtus.pro. Reborn in the Overtime T side.
Lots of nades left here. Kick it towards Logs as well. So a flash over the top, and Tarek might go down. Oh, kick it. Puts him down to 63.
The fact he lives on is everything.
He's hanging around too. Tarek feels like he has to make a play here, and he does. It is a 3-on-5. If they execute B right now, he doesn't have a rotator at this point. Nobody's close. Cirque's still over towards Library. Breeze still in the sight.
That's his smoke as well. Like, if you were heading to B, now is a perfect time to do so. It seems like Yakinda has another plan. He's taking the bomb apps.
Oh, getting tricky with this one right here.
Yeah.
If they fall into the A side, this is where Breeze and Cirque could eat them alive.
They're going to try and sell this fake. If Cirque and Breeze just plant their feet.
Tarek gets this kill as well. They'll know.
He does.
It's a fake. They can call it every day of the week.
No one's home. Cirque, stay planted. Breeze, graveyard, VP. They're overthinking this. Flames force the fight. Breeze tries to stand and can't deliver. Cirque, what a shot. Finding one, struggling now. 10 seconds. If he could just deny the plant, Yakinda's got him. And VP will plant with just a second to spare.
12 HP AWP retake. I do not like Tarek right now. Unfortunately for him, this one's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I don't like his chances. Virtus.pro. Struggling in regulation, but taking the majority here in overtime. No one's holding it.
They're all just tucked in.
And there you have it. VP 17. We swap sides. It's time to return to the Virtus.pro defense. And it is also a reminder that that could have gone a whole lot worse. Look at this shot as well. Great reaction.
Feel rough for Tarek there, right? He gets the kill. He does his job on the B side. He may even get more if they send in more troops behind that. But having to rotate into a retake situation like that, never a place to be. 17-16. Now this is for VP to close out. Are they going to continue with this running down banana? Just the onslaught that Yakinda had in the early stages. It got stopped towards the tail end, remember.
True. I wonder if they're going to try and throw it out early. This nade, that molly, it's all different. But that is the change-up. Tarek holds the cross. And Yakinda, quite the scalp to be taken on your early banana fight.
Impact kill and a half from Tarek. Yakinda was on 18 kills, and the rest of his team were all on 7 at one point, if that puts it in mind for you, how much of the CT haul was him. James Hurd.
Boiler presence from Stan. Drops that smoke, makes it clear. Heading back into the isolated Buster here.
Worst weapon for the job as well. He can get just completely denied.
Yeah, he plays in front of it, and it makes sense. I mean, but surely there's a flash going to be coming over that roof before they take that fight. So, at the moment, 3 CTs are in the wrong place.
Yeah, they're so far away from this VP.
It's EG's every day of the week, unless Buster flashed, smoked, tries his luck. Now they're in. Oh! Let's catch one through the smoke. Keeps it level. 4-on-4. Rotates on its way as the plant's coming in. He's even got the lineup.
I haven't seen that one before.
All right.
this is the thing, VP, you have to go for this retake. It's overtime. You have so much money. Clearing top mid, they see there's no flank potential. They have good utility. They can smoke banana, they can molly oranges, they can molly new box.
Making me nervous, though. The bomb's half ticked by the time they arrive. Here it comes. Retake util. They've done it once before. Stan bides time, lingers in the flames, and is going to burn down.
They don't have
Another.
time.
They really don't have time for this. Kicker would have to be defusing now, and oh my god! Oh, they're actually doing it! Just have to hit him through the smoke, and he does! He knocks him off the bomb! The 1v4 from Sark! That's unbelievable! Unbelievable scenes! The collateral team kill just...
What is happening?
I don't understand.
Woo! All right.
So the most stylish, the most badass last-second retake out of VP. But it's denied by Sark, and this is how it finishes.
Jesus.
That is how you win a round. 1v4. Unbelievable.
It's all happening today.
Holy moly.
I think the server exploded. We had to take a quick technical timeout there, but I think we should be back underway in a second.
Oh, that was, I mean, Virtus.pro, they did everything right. Sark. I mean, that's the shot you dream of hitting. That's the shot no one's upset you haven't hit. Oh, he's done it. And VP, a game I will not forget in a hurry.
Okay. Well, the tech's fixed. We're back underway, 17-17. Nikinda, he went down early. He didn't get a say in that round whatsoever. How can VP recover? That's got to rattle you to the core right there. Deep banana smoke.
Okay, burning, no thank you.
Bullets too. You can keep those, Nikinda, I think. And they haven't gotten themselves an opening on this time, EG. Nikinda trying to give them something. He's pushing the issue here, Nikinda. If he goes down through the smoke, Alex.
Well, we've seen this before. We've seen this play out of Nikinda and Buster. And Nikinda just hanging around. He's trying to retreat. Buster saves his life. They tried to punish, and it seals their fate. VP set for 18. Even boosting, he's going to swing half wall. Sark not ready for this. And bang, Buster finding a third. Just completely shatters the EGT side. Breeze.
Oh, footstep.
Not ideal.
Know exactly where he is. All right, 18-17. One more for VP to pick this up in the same way they did on Overpass. The scoreline there, 19-17. The scoreline there, 14-4.
Yeah.
What a series this has been. Staring down the barrel again. EG, they've clawed two maps back in this same fashion. I can only imagine how gut-wrenching it's going to be tonight to close your eyes if you lose it here.
Yeah, God, sleep's not going to come easy, is it? Just thinking about all those moments where that last kill could have been yours. Here we go. Will VP do it twice? With the most volatile mental game out of anyone at the highest level right now. They've picked themselves up, they've dusted themselves down, and they've come into overtime with another opening. Nikinda finding his 30th as he pushes on down and he exploits that gap they leave deliberately. The fact I'm seeing it again and the fact that he's peeking into it, there's no reason that's not the case.
What can EG do with the man down here? Utility being held onto quite stoically by VP. Bunch of them with smokes and mollies left over. Tarek trying to take space, immediately denied by a defensive smoke. More limped out.
Bro, 4 frags away from another overtime victory after the EG comeback. They're rotating. Stan's still got the bomb T stairs, so if they want to take this space, they have to do it with a degree of confidence, and that's a graceful bunny hop. 2 gazelles through, and Tarek trying to keep it competitive. Breezy getting across, actually finds Jame. This gets very interesting if Buster doesn't hit this shot, but now Sark and Stan have to put their heads together, solve this puzzle.
They have a smoke for spawn. They can molly off coffins. They can deny Buster and get the bomb down.
That's the attempt. Smoke will need to be thrown now. Vision restored, drops it. Hail Mary. Straight through the smoke, no way! Now Sark's the one with the rosaries. 1v3, what you got? Absolutely nothing, VP. The criminals stabilize and take another scalp here at ESL Pro League Season 13. What a series this one was. EG, they've convinced a whole lot of us. We'll be back to break it down in a moment.